Fresh Start fam, and welcome back to my channel where we discuss all things budgeting, saving money, savings challenges, cash stuffing, and in this video, where did my money go? What did I spend my money on in the month of November? So this is a wrap up of the month of November 2023. This printable I got from the Budget Mom website. It's not a free printable. It is on sale right now, but it is $3 or like $2.99, I believe it was. I think normal price is $5, but I like the way that this one does the monthly budget versus the monthly spent, and so I think it was very helpful. That's why I picked this one. So you can get that at thebudgetmom.com if you're interested in something like this. Okay, so for the month of November 2023, we actually had 5 paychecks in the month of November. My husband's paycheck came 3 times and mine came twice. So we had billing cycle 1, which you could see what billing cycle 1 is on this page right here, came around twice. It came around on the 1st and the 29th. So we were working with a little bit more money than usual in the month of November, which is never a bad thing. So for the month of November, the total income was $7,443. Our mortgage is $1,100, and that's exactly what we spent. Our groceries, we budgeted $1,000. We spent $926, so we had an extra $74 in that category this month. Dining and entertainment, we budgeted $450. We spent $734, so we were in the negative by $284. So the situation here is in the month of November, we went on a vacation, as I mentioned in previous videos, and what we decided was we took money in order to spend on things while we were on vacation, like going out to eat the night before we got on our cruise, going out to eat after we got off the cruise, and we went to a dinner show the night before we flew home. So we figured we would take the money there for that and calculate that in with our our vacation budget. Well, we ended up not spending as much as we thought we did, and when we got home we realized we would really like to focus on saving for a new mattress. So we decided what we would do would be to take the remaining money that we did not spend on the trip and put it in the new mattress fund, and then we would cash flow a few categories in the month of November with some deficits, if that makes sense, in order to so one of the categories was the dining and entertainment. We normally budget $450, but we spent more than that because of that situation. Also, when we got back from the trip, we really didn't feel like grocery shopping immediately. We landed at, I would say, noon, and we bought dinner out that night. So there was a few things with that, but we will be able to, we had a surplus in this category from the prior month, and we will be able to create that surplus in the month of December as well. So natural gas for the house, we budget $80. Our monthly spent was $83. We have a surplus in that category from last year. We were on a budget of natural gas budget of $127. At the end of our gas budget year, which is usually August, we had a massive credit. So they lowered us down to $83 a month. So what I did was I said an even 80, and then we would be able to make up that $3 in our budget. So we are $3 in the negative on that one, but we have it well underway in that category. We have the surplus for that one. Electric bill, we budgeted $100. The actual bill was $87, so we have a surplus of $13. If you are in the north, then you know in the summer months, when you're running your air conditioning, your electric bill could be $150, and in the winter months when you're not running your electric, or you have natural gas for your furnace, then your electric bill could be like $60. So it definitely ebbs and flows, but $100 is the average. So this month we were at 87, so we have a little bit extra there. Water and sewer, it's actually typically right around $75 to $80 a month, but this was part of the billing cycle 1, so it came around twice. So we contributed a total of $160. Our bill was actually $102. This month was a little higher, but I did see the estimate for December is going back down to 73 something. So we had a surplus in that of $58. TV, music, and storage. Again, this came around twice. We typically budget $60, but we contributed a total of $120 to this category this month. We actually spent $81, and the reason for that is I did sign up for Audible so that I could have a book to listen to on the airplane, and my husband also wanted to sign up for Hulu as soon as we got home, and then I signed up for something else so that my son could have something to entertain himself while he was on the plane. So we did go a little over in that category this month because of that, but not typical, and we did have a surplus in that, so it was okay. Home and auto, we budget $500. We spent $339, so we have a surplus of the $161. Health and beauty, we budget $200. We spent $322 because I got my hair and nails done before the trip. My husband and my son got haircuts as well. So we had a surplus from previous months in there, so we did utilize that to a form of negative $122, but we are pretty much at zero in that category because we had surplus in previous months and we utilized it in November. Fuel, we contributed $200 to that category in the month of November. We used $104. We have a surplus of $96. Church and charity, we contributed $220. We spent $429, so we were in the negative by $209. We, as mentioned in a previous video, we did some contributing to local community organizations that are raising money for Thanksgiving, for Christmas. There was a event at my son's school to get hats and gloves for local children, so we bought some of those. I also did the Adopt a Senior for Christmas through the community center locally, so that ate up that funds right there. But we had a surplus from previous few months, so we were able to do that. All right, cell phone. So the thing with my cell phone is, even though myself and my husband, we pretty much contribute like $100 a month, we're on a family plan with my dad, my mom, and my two sisters. So I calculated in what everybody paid me. They all just auto pay me every month. So I calculated in what everybody paid me minus the bill this month. It was a lot less than it normally is because I bought a new phone and I turned in my old phone to them and got a credit this month. So typically it's going to be about the $215 a month, but this month it was shy because I got that $100 credit. So we had that surplus of $99. Clothes. All right, so this is another category that we decided we could cash flow with our vacation money instead of using the vacation money towards this particular category. So we bought some souvenir t-shirts while we were in Mexico, and we used that to pay for that instead of using the vacation fund, so then we could put the remaining part of the vacation fund towards new mattresses. Investments, we budgeted $160. We spent the $160 because I do fun investing for myself and for my son through Acorn Stash, that type of stuff. So we did allocate and spend all of that. Kids, we had a monthly budget of $400. It actually is on billing cycle 1, so it came around twice. It's usually $200 a month, but it came around twice. We did spend the $386 on my son's martial arts gymnastics class that he takes, ninja gymnastics, and then there was a bunch of different programs that we wanted to do with him for the holidays, like a breakfast with Santa, that type of thing. So we did use that money for that with a surplus of $14. And then pets, again, if you saw previous videos, last year for some reason I was budgeting $20 a month for pets. I have 3 dogs. There's no way my dogs would only need $20 a month. They are to the tune of probably $60 to $80 a month. So for this year, I am budgeting the $80 a month. Pets came around twice. We contributed $160. We used $75 for a surplus of $85, but that category, we have to put that $85 towards a category that we had borrowed from previously in order to keep that cash flow going. So that is actually going to be at zero. Overall, we had a positive of $30, so that's good. But here is a overview of where my money went for the month of November. Now, this isn't all the budget categories. We do save for things like my son's tuition. We do save for things like a new cell phone. We do save for things like car insurance. But those are things that we contribute a little bit to every month, and the bill comes out like once a year, periodically, occasionally throughout the year, but they did not come out in November. Things like this category right here of a new car. As you can see, I contribute to it a little bit. When we were going through paying off debt in 2023, we only contributed $20. Now in 2020, end of 2023, 2024, when we became debt free in October, we upped this to $50 a month. So, but I didn't utilize this, so I didn't include it in the where my money went. But if you guys have any questions, please feel free to comment below those questions or get in touch with me via the email address in the description. Otherwise, that is where our money went in the month of November. How did you guys do for November? Did you have a surplus or are you in the negative? All right, we would love to hear about that. Give us this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and to hit that bell for notifications. Thank you for watching and have a great day.